talent, and today's In the Know guest is a local realtor with a passion for public service and a deep commitment to his clients. There's more to him than meets the eye. Here to talk about his journey, passions, and how he continues to make an impact both in his community and at work is Ken Taylor. Welcome. You've had an interesting journey going from dance floor DJ to, of course, a very notable realtor in the Peoria area. Tell us how you made that change and what prompted it.
Well, first off, thank you for having me, Kent. And honestly, real estate never was something I saw myself doing. Once the pandemic happened, what I was doing, I was working at Kiss FM, and that kind of came to a halt. And I was freshly graduated and kind of looking for something to do, putting in applications, putting on LinkedIn, Indeed, and I got an email interview with a brokerage. And the way my personality is, it kind of just fit with public service. I got licensed, and honestly, the rest was history, but never honestly had an intention on being a real estate agent.
Really? What was it that made you realize, what was that click moment?
When I passed my license test on the first try, but just being like those moments in life when your back is against the wall, you're not really sure what your next step is, so you're kind of just trying things, throwing stuff on the wall, seeing what sticks, and that's kind of how it was with real estate. I was trying a bunch of different things. I was doing advertising sales, of course DJing, trying to do my own thing, and I tried it and it just worked.
All right, and now let's move on to some of your community involvement. I understand that you work with Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and some other organizations. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, my interest in that always came from, for lack of a better word, maybe being the forgotten kid or being looked over. So I kind of wanted to make sure that I was able to do my part in helping kids feel as if, first off, they can do whatever they put their mind to, but also like you're not forgotten about. I'm here, I see you. So honestly, wanted to just do my part.
What kind of work do you do when you do your part?
I do volunteering at after-school programs, community service. So I kind of just going through like different neighborhoods and just having conversations with kids, letting them know a little bit about my story, because where I am now is definitely not where I began. And just letting them know they have options. Pretty much that's like the gist of it.
All right. And on top of all of that, you're a father. And so what lessons do you hope to pass on to your kids?
Hard work, dedication, whatever it is you think you may want to do, don't be afraid to go after it. Don't let the world make you feel smaller. You are exactly who you think or say you are, whether it's positive or negative. You're right. So just always have a positive outlook on yourself. Believe you can do whatever you want to do. Put the work in, because nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. Be family oriented. You have a responsibility to your community. You have a responsibility to the people that look like you. So I hope she kind of just learns that just from watching Dad.
And I understand that you are looking to promote some home ownership. Tell me a little bit more about that and why that's a goal that you have.
Well, 80% of generational wealth is obtained through home ownership, whether it be parents passing down property to their kids or someone inheriting property from a family member. And underserviced communities or minorities only account for 40% of home ownership in their communities. And so with 80% of generational wealth being obtained through home ownership, I feel as if it's important for me to provide the knowledge to people just so they can set themselves up and set their families up for financial freedom or whatever goals they may have for themselves or family in the future.
Any quick tips off the top you can offer the audience as a professional realtor?
Partnering with someone that has your best interests at heart and not themselves, because we have a responsibility as realtors to always 100% put our clients above ourselves. Do your diligence. Don't just jump into the market. Make sure you're knowledgeable, and by working with someone that knows what's going on, you'll have all the information you need. There's a multitude of options out there, from 1% down programs, smart buy programs. They're paying student loans right now. So I'm looking to take advantage of that program myself. There's a USDA program, so depending on where you'd want to live, you can take advantage of a $0 down payment. You still have to pay your closing costs. But there's just a multitude of different programs and resources available for people that are trying to purchase a home. You don't need 20% down. You don't have to have an 800 credit score. I personally have worked with clients with a 550 credit score and $1,000, and we were able to obtain that goal of home ownership for them. So just believing you can do it, working with somebody that has your best interests at heart.
All right, thank you so much for coming on the show today, Ken. It's been an honor to have you. And of course, you can join us on In the Know or share someone who you want to feature on In the Know by going to 25newsnow.com/community. Just follow the features tab to In the Know and submit that form.